ordinary lifestyle of human beings in this world. That we live in an age where there are many groups and powerful beings, powerful people, powerful religions, powerful forces of nature, which you feel are trying to control you, and some of those you recognize, some of those you don't recognize. And I'm not quite sure about you, but even when I was young, I would like to resist those controllers. And what right have they to tell me what to do? And I'm sure that many of you that resent having speed cameras and speed limits, especially if you don't realize why they're there. Why should they tell me what to do? It's an open road, it's quite safe. And sometimes you read in a newspaper about food which you like is supposed to be fattening for you, and say, why should I listen to what they say? I'm going to eat what I like. Why should people be trying to control me? And then you go into a relationship, and sometimes you feel your partner is trying to control you, or you're in a relationship and then it's your mother trying to control you. And you say, look, I'm 50 years old and I'm married. I'm not a baby anymore. But still, that mothers try and control you, even fathers try and control you, and governments try and control you. And the media tries to control you to make sure you listen to their programs or buy their products. And sometimes that we just feel like that we're in this battle between other people trying to control us, trying to possess us, trying to make us do what they want to do. And sometimes that we're controlled even when we go to places like airports, which I frequent very often. You have to board at a certain time, you have to go with certain things, you can't carry this and you can't carry that, and you can't bring this into the country, and you have to board at a certain time with people sitting in the back rows, please board first. And sometimes we feel that there's an assault on our freedoms. And the worst assault on our freedoms comes from life itself. When I want to enjoy myself, I want to be free, but I've got a bad back, I've got a bad knee, I've got a headache, I'm getting old and I can't do those things which I want to do. And of course the biggest controller of all is the old age and death. When I don't want to die yet. Sometimes that we rebel even against the controller of this life. And so that there is, and I think it's a wonderful thing, an essential rebelliousness in the human spirit. And I celebrate that rebelliousness. And I tried and made my life, even though I'm part of an organized religion, or it's supposed to be organized, but any of you who join our Buddhist Society committee will know that Buddhism is not an organized religion. At least not the Buddhist Society of Western Australia. It sort of gets by. And sometimes I like it that way. If it was running too smoothly, sometimes I would think that's too inhuman. There must be something wrong there somewhere. But we get by, and we're quite successful getting by. And there's a reason for that, which I'll bring up later on, I hope. But sometimes that we forget the rebellious spirit of human beings, which is so important in our life. And at this time when we're supposed to be concerned about terrorists, last week bombs in Thailand, so you're not supposed to go on holiday to Thailand, you're not supposed to climb up ladders which are too high. Sometimes do you feel that there's too many things that I'm not supposed to do, and what the hell, I'm going to do it anyway? Sometimes that we rebel, and sometimes rebelling is very good. However, you should learn how to rebel properly. Because I remember when I was a school child, in the hippie era, when we're supposed to be rebelling against authority. And to be rebellious, I decided to buy my first pair of green velvet trousers, bright green. And I thought that was being really, really sort of rebellious, until I went to my first, these rock concerts. I think it was in the Isle of Wight. No, it was actually it was a Love-In at Woburn Abbey in the 1960s. And there I went in my rebellious green velvet trousers. And I found about 10,000 other people also had green velvet trousers as well. It was another uniform. And my rebelliousness was not really being rebellious. I was being controlled, but by other forces. And sometimes that you wonder, what is this controlling all about?